You know, when we talk about Michael Jackson, the title King of Pop immediately comes to mind. But as huge as that title is, it might not even tell the whole story. So today we're going to look at him not just as a performer, but as a true architect, a visionary who literally designed the blueprint for modern pop culture as we know it.
So, let's just start with a question. What's the real difference between a song you just listened to and a song you experience? What's that magic ingredient that turns a simple track into a massive global event that absolutely everyone is talking about?
Well, for Michael Jackson, the answer was crystal clear. He wasn't just making little promo clips for his songs. No way. He was creating a whole new art form he called short films. And that one simple idea? It changed everything.
And this gets us right to his first huge innovation, the complete and total reinvention of the music video. Before him, videos were basically just marketing tools. After him, they were destinations.
It all really kicked off with Billie Jean. Now back then, the brand new network MTV almost never played black artists. But this video, with its incredible cinematic feel and that iconic glowing pavement, it was just so captivating they couldn't possibly deny it. It became the first video by a black artist to get heavy airtime, and in doing so, it blew the doors wide open for so many others to follow.
And then came the Thriller effect. This wasn't just another music video. Oh no, this was a 14-minute horror epic, directed by a major filmmaker. Its cultural impact is so huge that Thriller is still the only music video preserved in the U.S. National Film Registry. Think about that. It's recognized as a work of enduring importance, right alongside the greatest films ever made.
And he just kept pushing. The scale, the budget, everything got bigger. The video for Scream, his duet with his sister Janet, cost an absolutely staggering $7 million. Guinness World Records even confirmed it as the most expensive music video ever. This wasn't just a video anymore, it was a full-blown blockbuster.
But he also used technology to say something important. Who could forget the black or white video? It introduced the entire world to the visual effect of morphing. But it was so much more than a cool gimmick. He used this incredible, groundbreaking effect to send a powerful message of global unity, with faces of all races and nationalities seamlessly transforming into one another. It was a beautiful, visual way of saying, hey, we're all one family. But his vision wasn't just limited to what you could see on a screen. Not at all. Jackson's architectural approach extended to the live stage, where he completely revolutionized what it meant to be a performer. He became the ultimate showman through an absolute mastery of dance, fashion, and pure, electrifying stagecraft.
He basically invented a whole new language for the stage. The Moonwalk, which he unveiled back in 1983, became a global obsession overnight. The anti-gravity lean looked like it was defying the laws of physics. And his fashion choices, that military jacket, the single sequined glove, they became these instantly recognizable symbols of his entire persona.
Okay, so how in the world did he pull off that impossible lean and smooth criminal? Well, it wasn't just stage magic, it was pure invention. He actually co-designed a special shoe and hitching system that let him and his dancers lean forward at that insane 45-degree angle. And this just shows you another layer of his genius. Michael Jackson wasn't just an artist, he was an inventor. He holds a US patent for this very system. How incredible is that? And his fashion, it was all about telling two distinct stories. On one hand, you had the pop general, right? Wearing these ornate military jackets that just screamed power, discipline, and command. And on the other hand, you had the glimmering illusionist, covered from head to toe in sequins and crystals that just exploded under the lights, creating this aura of pure magic.
But beyond all the spectacle and glitter, Jackson used his massive platform to tell really important stories. He wove these powerful narratives about social issues and his own deep personal struggles right into his music and his short films.
Just take Beat It. The song itself was a huge crossover hit, but the video was a whole morality tale. It showed these two rival gangs coming together, not through violence, but through the unifying power of dance. And that message was so powerful it actually helped unite fans of rock and R&B, proving that music could literally bridge cultural divide. And you see this duality all over his work. On one side, he was tackling huge global problems like environmental destruction in Earth Song and racial unity in Black or White. And on the other, he was turning the camera on himself, confronting his personal battles with the media in Leave Me Alone and the crushing pressure of fame in Scream. And let's be clear, he was not afraid to be controversial. The prison version of They Don't Care About Us was one of his most politically charged pieces, period.
He mixed scenes of himself in a prison with real, raw, archival footage of police brutality and human rights abuses to make this incredibly potent and, frankly, shocking statement against systemic injustice.
So, when you put it all together, what does it add up to? Well, it adds up to an unmistakable legacy that is still shaping music, business, and culture even today.
You know, at his memorial service, the founder of Motown, Berry Gordy, the man who discovered him as a boy, made this really simple but powerful declaration. He called him the greatest entertainer that ever lived. And it wasn't an exaggeration. It was just a fact, reflecting a career that had completely redefined what entertainment could even be. And his influence, it continues as this massive cultural and financial empire. I mean, from the posthumous film This Is It to a huge Cirque du Soleil tour, to Forbes naming him the top-earning deceased celebrity with a mind-blowing $825 million in a single year. And just this year, in 2024, his estate sold half his music catalog for $600 million. The numbers are just staggering.
But his legacy isn't just about the money. It's artistic and it's political. You have contemporary pop superstars like J.J. Lin who still call him a vital mentor. And then in 2020, director Spike Lee actually re-edited the They Don't Care About Us video, weaving in footage from the Black Lives Matter protests, proving that his work is still deeply, powerfully relevant today.
When it comes right down to it, Michael Jackson was so much more than a musician. He was a system builder, an architect who designed a whole new reality for pop culture. He completely transformed sound, dance, fashion, and the very definition of what it even means to be a celebrity. So that leaves us with one final thought. What is the true measure of an artist's legacy? Is it just about record sales and awards? Or is it in the number of barriers they shatter, the genres they redefine, and the countless future generations they inspire? Well, in the case of Michael Jackson, the answer is, without a doubt, all of the above.